you all of a sudden?
Who is this?
Where is Owen?
Who?
I want Owen!
Who is this?
Get out of my way, you black bastard!
What?
He tried to kill me.
Who is this?
He's trying to kill me.
Who's trying to kill you?
I want Owen! He's trying to kill me.
Who is?
I asked for the salted nuts. He brought me the unsalted nuts. The unsalted nuts make me choke.
Do you know who this is?
Where is Owen? Who the hell are you all of a sudden?
Do you know who I am?
Who the hell are you?
You called me.
He tried to kill me. I want my back.
What?
I want my back.
What's your what?
I want my back.
I can't hear you.
I want Owen.
Okay, good luck with that.
The unsalted nuts make me choke.
Okay, get the dick out of your mouth then. I can hear you.
Where is Owen?
This is.
Do you need the paper?
I haven't read since I was in like third grade.
Do you need the paper?
Do I need the paper?
I asked you first.
No, actually, I rolled up my stuff already before I came in.
You did what?
I rolled it up. I don't. Oh, not that kind of paper.
No, different paper.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about something else.
Do you want this piece of paper or not?
I'm sorry. My eyes on this woman over here.
Can you concentrate for a minute? Just a minute.
She's got some nice breasts.
Just
Yes,
a minute.
yes.
Can you concentrate?
I can concentrate.
Concentrate like you're in the ring.
I didn't have to too much. My fights were over in 30
like
seconds.
30 seconds.
Yes.
It won't even take that long.
That's a knockout queen. I'm the knockout king of all time.
Do you have this over there?
I
do. You need this.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Jesus Christ.
I think I might have it, but I've been punched sometimes. All right.
You've been what?
Punched sometimes.
Punched.
I've been punched down a little bit sometimes. Yes.
You got punched in the head.
Yes. Hold on for a second. I still taste Evander's ear. All right. All right. So
that's an eerie feeling.
So this is your home for all the 70s and 80s artists we all grew up. I'm an artist. I was a boxer, but I was an artist in the 80s. Yeah. So
artist drew on my face.
Yes, exactly. Look at it. It doesn't look nice. So it's your home for all the 70s and 80s artists we all grew up with. You're listening to the
Shakeman Show.
Shakeman Show. Yeah. I had it.
You
don't have to talk for me.
Helping you.
You don't have to talk for me. You don't have to talk for me. So that's enough. I knock you out. So I am the knockout king.
The knockout king.
I've knocked out men that was bigger than me. I knocked out women when I had to get. Anyway, so you're listening to the Shakeman Show. Thanks a lot.
Me too. This show contains adult material. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the producers, DJs, and or guests, and do not reflect the views or opinions of WNYX Radio. You're listening to The Shakeman Show.
Yes. Welcome back.
Thank you.
At our 80s at 8. What an 80s block, man. What do you think?
Yeah.
I dug it.
Still no triumph.
Anyway, the beginning of the... He's not gonna let me live that down.
No, not at all.
I will get it on for you next week. I told you.
Sole mio. Sole io.
Wow, that was good.
Thank you.
Anyway, we played the beginning of the block. We played a brand new tune from the End Machine called Alive Today. That, of course, is George Lynch, Jeff Peelson, and Mick Brown from Dokken, the ex-Dokken members, I should say, and Robert Mason on vocals. So we played that up on our page, and we want to get your opinion on the song and see what you think of it. So you can do that by posting underneath it right now.
Because the question's actually up there now.
Is it up there now?
Yeah,
I apologized.
Let me make sure. Let me see.
Really?
I don't see it. It's just the.
Refresh your page.
I did. There's no question. It's just the video.
Look a little lower.
Oh, is it lower?
That's what she said.
A little lower.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Did you write the question on there?
Yes, I did. I said, sorry, I goofed. What do you think of the song?
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Anybody like this crap?
Yeah. So anyway, give us your opinion. We'll check on that a little bit later on and see how that's going. All right. So what's going on in our 80s at 8? Let's see. Nikki Sixx still having a baby at 60, even though he got his nuts clipped.
Dude, that hurts.
Yeah.
You know, I've been there, done that.
Yeah. Oh, G-Man, that's right. You went through that.
Oh yeah.
Now, why, G-Man? I'm asking you as
I closed my baby factory and laid off all the employees.
So I'm going to ask you since you
There
are.
are no
Do you
swimmers
know
in
my
my gene pool.
imagination? Please don't do that.
Yeah. You know Jen's around.
That's it's just a disturbing little image.
Yeah.
Just little tiny guys walking around with the little lunch boxes.
So G-Man, that means.
The gene pool is open, but there's no swimmers. Is that better?
Oh, there you go.
No, because that's worse. Yeah.
So that means that your that means that your is different. No swimmers now. Is that what that means?
Blanks.
Yeah.
All right. So if that's the case, then why did Nikki Sixx, who had the same procedure, having a baby at 60?
It doesn't always work. I mean, if
It's not 100%.
no.
If they don't cut enough space in between the two
Right.
bits they cut,
They can grow back together.
it can come back together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, usually they cut and cauterize. Cut it and burn it.
And they usually cut a decent piece.
Oh, yeah.
To separate the two ends so they don't come back together.
Right.
But-
Now that's called a.
Vasectomy.
Thank you.
You're
Now,
welcome.
the reversal is a vasovasectomy.
Did you say
For the time back to
Vaseline?
bed-
That's when they
back-
have time back together.
Did he say Vaseline?
Vasovasectomy.
Oh,
You
I'm
might
sorry.
need some Vaseline afterwards because it's going to be a little tender.
Yeah.
You got some tender vittles.
So it doesn't. G-Man, let me ask you this. It doesn't change.
All tender vittles?
Sorry.
Let me ask you something, dude. The first time you had intercourse after that, did it feel
Oh,
different?
you got. No, not really. No, doesn't feel any different.
So the love juice
if
still.
anything, you're more relaxed because you don't have to worry about it after.
Well, now that we find out it's not 100 proof,
Well, no,
Well,
the thing is,
it's pretty safe.
Well, what they
Yeah.
do is you still go back. You go back after like I guess a month, and you take care of things in the interim. After everything heals up, you wrap it. Do your thing.
Okay.
You go back to the doctor's office, have the count done, and if there's no swimmers, you're
good to
in the
go.
clear.
Oh, so you got to get another test afterwards. Make
You
sure
just have to
to make sure that there's nobody's in the pool.
You have to, yeah, exactly.
Like nobody's in the pool. Like get out.
Yeah,
Like a
exactly.
lifeguard kind of test. Like
Exactly.
get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this way. It's kind of like the was it Caddyshack when they threw the Baby Ruth in the
Yeah,
pool.
Baby Ruth.
Everybody's that gene pool is empty.
So they got to make sure that everybody's out of the pool.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's like throwing a Baby Ruth bar in there.
No one's on the water slide.
Yeah. So obviously Nikki should have went back and got
Well,
got
he
it
might
done.
have.
He may
got
have.
got it done again because he's going to be a dad at 60. It said it's unexpected, but they're happy about it.
Hope
Surprise.
it's his.
Well, when you have a wife,
Oh, there you go.
he's got Courtney Bingham,
Who?
his wife, Courtney
She's
Bingham.
got biggins.
And
She's decent.
and she's in her 30s, so she's
How
all
old
right.
is he?
60.
60.
Hey, I'm 50 and my wife's in her mid 30s. So.
Yeah, but you're not having babies.
No, we have 4 kids
Yeah.
And
Fur-
scaly
fur-
kids.
fur-
and scale.
That's not 4 kids, ladies and gentlemen. It's fur kids.
Yeah,
Fur
fur babies
kids and scaly kids.
and scaly kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have dry kids, wet kids, and fur kids.
Ew.
What?
Dry kids, wet kids, and fur kids.
Okay.
Just made that gross, but
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, just a
I
little.
didn't say moist.
Just a
I don't
little
mind
bit.
moist.
Yeah.
Moist doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? I have no idea why that bothers people. It's a word.
It's a void.
It's a void. It's a void.
It's just a void.
Hello?
Late warrant singer ex-wife Bobby Brown to release Cherry on Top book in July.
Porn.
It's not a porn book.
No?
No, it's probably just a book about her being a, the video slide.
Sorry.
Video vixen on the she was in a Great White, I think Great White Lion.
Great White.
Was she in Radar Love, White Lion?
I don't know if she was in Radar.
She was in Great White, a video.
She was Great White, Warrant. I don't know if she was in any Poison, but she hung around them.
She was known for Cherry Pie
might have been in her,
mostly.
Huh?
Might have been in her, though.
Yeah.
Sure. So July 9th will release, this is her second book. I didn't even know she had a first one out. Cherry on Top tackles beauty, dating, friendship, motherhood, and sex for the single woman from the perspective of one who has seen and done it all.
Ew.
Maybe she is a slut.
Ew.
After the publication...
What the heck?
After the publication of her Sunset Strip Dirty Rocker Boys. Hey, we know a Dirty Rocker Boy.
We do.
We haven't talked to him in like years, but...
Well, he's busy driving drunk people around.
The serial star dater found herself...
what kind of cereal? Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
IPA.
She was getting emails from women of all ages, especially women in her 40s, that asked how she stays looking so... Have they seen her? Looking so young, and some of her sex tips.
Well, that would be Janie. That would be...
Yeah, who knows how many. Yeah.
Like
She's had many tips.
Elephant circumcisions. Doesn't pay very well, but the tips are big.
Yeah. Brown, who met Janie on the set of Cherry Pie, married the singer in 1990.
You think?
Had one daughter with Janie, Taylor Jane Lane. Wow. Taylor Jane Lane. Before the couple divorced 3 years later in 93. She says, I will never be bothered by being called the Cherry Pie Girl or Miss Cherry Pie.
I don't think if I saw her on the street, I'd go, hey, Cherry Pie Girl. No.
Nah. Hey, slut. No, I don't know.
Wow.
But anyway, a few years ago, Brown starred in a reality series called Ex-Wives of Rock, which premiered in August of 2012. Nobody cared.
Still don't.
Yeah, nobody cared.
So why are we doing this story then?
Huh?
Why are we?
Nobody cared about the ex-wives thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody really gave a crap.
Nobody really cares about ex-wives.
Not really.
That's why they're ex.
Exactly.
Totally different from X-Men.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
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 Should we say it again? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not. I can't.
No?
No.
Okay.
All right.
How about now?
I will not participate.
Y&T frontman. Hey, we know this guy. We interviewed this guy a couple times. Y&T frontman says he couldn't do anything for 4 months after his back injury. Dave Medichetti spoke recently and said that his band had to pull out of the European tour with Saxon last fall. I just came on crazily, he said. I did something stupid. I was lifting a lot of heavy stuff, and then I sort of bent straight over and pulled my back out badly.
Ooh.
And as you all know, this guy plays on Les Pauls, which is the heaviest guitar in the freaking world.
I didn't know it was heavy.
Yeah. Put on the Les Paul for about...
Those things are solid, man.
And this guy's playing a full hour and a half set.
I've never lifted a guitar, so I'm not... Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're heavy as hell. He said...
Well, I swung it at somebody, but that's...
According to Medichetti, doctors gave him 2 rounds of cortisone shots in his back, which did nothing.
Yep.
They didn't do anything for me at all. They were trying to get me ready to get back onto the European tour, but it didn't work. And there was no way I could do the tour. It was the first time I ever had to cancel dates in my career, and I truly hated it. We couldn't move those dates. That was a full tour, so we lost 25 shows in Europe, and and while I was at home, it was very depressing just laying there on my back, and I couldn't do anything for quite a while. So he was upset, which I could see him being upset. Because his back probably felt like the way Jen's does right now. Because she keeps standing up.
She keeps standing up and her microphone keeps going down.
Yeah.
Should just unzip this and put it in there.
You might as well.
Go.
It wants to get in there really bad, so you might as well just let it. Might as well let it.
Automatic microphone holder.
Just go for it.
Really?
Yeah.
You might like it. Just go for it.
My.
You might enjoy it.
Just move on.
What? Wow, she's saying move on.
Move along, nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Move on.
Actually, I'm going to stand up too.
Oh my God. I'm getting the standing ovation, guys.
No, you're just excited.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Who's excited?
Yeah.
Your cord's not too tight there, is it?
In Great White Camp. Yeah, no, his cord's not too tight.
Yep. I'm not wrapped too tight.
No. Great White guitarist was blown away by singer Mitch Malloy's singing to the new song. You know Mitch Malloy's in Great White now. You do know that.
I know,
okay.
Yeah.
Mark Kendall.
Michael Lardy's Great White.
Oh, that Great White. Yes.
Nice
Let's be specific.
Is that bass?
Not. Yeah, it's good. It's good bass.
That's cool.
This is probably like their best song. My opinion. That's the only song I like by them, actually.
Hey, now I can see you, by the way.
Oh, I know you can, and it's scaring the shit out of me. The latest edition of Mitch Malloy, we're starting to write songs now. Yay! And Mitch lives in Florida now, so he moved from Nashville to Florida to be closer to the guys. Aww. That's so sweet.
Well, you can all hang out with Come on.
Todd Latour lives out in Florida.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, Todd lives out there.
Latour.
You know who else lives in Florida?
Yeah, so they're very happy.
I guess.
They're very happy with their singer, Mitch Malloy.
Robin Zander lives in Florida. Actually, down near Safety Harbor.
You remember the story we said on Mitch Malloy, right? Remember when he tried out for Van Halen and they said he was in the band, and then 3 days later he said, "Oh, dude. Oh, by the way,
yeah, we changed our mind.
I was drunk and I didn't even know who you were." And
Wow, that's pretty
he told him he was in the band. Dude, you're in. Then next thing you know, they're bringing somebody else in like 3 days later.
Wow.
But,
you were in for like a whole 30 minutes, man. Good job.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Beat Gary Sharon.
I'm not even going to put any music on here because it's a quick. Testament is putting out a new album.
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay. A killer kick-ass new album, by the way.
Sure,
That's what they're saying.
Right.
UFO announces final North American Last Orders tour.
See, I told you they existed.
I know, but it's their final tour. We got to get on the...
Yeah. Mothership is here. I got to go.
Yeah.
Wait for me.
The End Machine, who we played their first single track tonight, which was called Alive today, which we're waiting on your feedback on, by the way.
Rodney said, sweet.
Awesome. But they just released another one. I guess we'll have to play that next week, called Burn the Truth. That's their next single they just put out.
And some Triumph.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
And actually, you could play it twice in the 70s and 80s.
That's true. I could. I have that power.
I got the power. Every time we say that, it's probably going to happen. You know that.
Vivian Campbell has leaked out some news that maybe he shouldn't have because it's supposed to be hush-hush.
Yeah, I know.
But Vivian has hinted that Queen's Brian May will induct Def Leppard into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So?
I don't know what the big deal is. What's the big deal?
What's he going to go? Def Leppard.
Def Leppard. Yeah.
They got in. Yay.
Huh. Johnny Five. Not Johnny Rock.
Johnny Five.
Johnny Five. We know him mostly from Rob Zombie. Yeah, very talented guy. Very talented musician. Weird looking dude. But a very talented guitar
Named
player.
After a short little robot.
Yeah.
I was going to say it sounded like a TV show or something.
Yeah.
Short Circuit.
But that's it.
This is kind of a weird combo. He just wrote a ton of music with Steve Perry.
What?
Yeah.
Why is that a weird combo?
It's Journey, like Steve Perry's like Journey love song kind of type. Johnny Five comes from, Meet the Creeper, and
Well, maybe
zombie
Johnny
music.
needed a break.
And he's writing love songs with Steve Perry.
Well,
Maybe he's got a
that's
whole
why
bunch
it's
of
a
love
weird-
in his heart.
Wait. Maybe Steve Perry switched to the other side and he's writing about dark stuff now.
I doubt that very
No,
much.
I'm thinking Johnny Five's like, look, I got all these love songs. Can you help me out?
Yeah.
Because Rob's not having it.
I'm like a real romantic guy.
Yeah. David Coverdale unboxes Slide It In, the Ultimate Special Edition.
That whole sentence sucks.
Yeah, that platinum selling album. He's unleashing a new Ultimate Special Edition so he can try to make some more money.
What, Ultimate, is he going to include, like, wet in it? Or KY or something?
I don't know. It's a good
Kentucky
question.
Jelly?
Kentucky Jelly, yes.
Yeah.
Some wet platinum.
Nice.
Megadeth and ex-Guns N' Roses members jam with Boston students. That's kind of cool.
There you go. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on which ex-Guns N' Roses members.
I don't think Vince Neil has anything to do with this next story. One of the reasons why he was kicked out of the band because they said he loved it more back in the time. But Motley Crue named Grand Marshals of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series Auto Club
Oh yeah, he
400
wanted to be like
race.
a race car driver at one point.
Yes.
Ooh, that little baby would have fit in
And
there.
that's what he was doing when they wanted him to come into the studio and practice and work on the new album. He was out there driving on the track.
Jeez.
Now he can't fit.
Yeah.
Maybe they're using them for the infield.
Yeah.
The barrier wall.
Right. On the infield.
Yeah.
Build the track around them.
This could have went either way, Van Halen in the 70s or 80s, but since Sammy was 80s, more like, 80s and 90s Van Halen.
Right.
He still says there's no confirmation that Michael Anthony has rejoined the band for... They're putting out these show dates, but they're saying... He's still claiming, and he's like best friends with the guy, is still saying that Michael Anthony is still not a part of Van Halen.
What
So,
if
we don't-
Eddie knows
You know,
this?
it's probably a matter of paperwork
Probably.
and money.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
If Michael Anthony's any kind of intelligent person, he's going, you're not going to screw me again. I'm getting a buttload of money before you even go on tour.
Yep.
Yeah. And Mike's about having a good time. He's having so much fun with Sammy.
I was going to say, because he hangs out with Sammy all the time.
But he's
right?
true. He's true to where he comes from too. So I think he would do it. And Sammy said he has his blessing. You know, if you want to do it, dude, you're part of that band. You were from the beginning of that band.
Yeah, one of the original members.
Yeah. So, dude, I'm all behind you if you want to do it, man. So just do it if you want to. Queensryche. As you know, original drummer Scott Rockenfield took some time off to spend with his family. He had a new, brand new baby a
Isn't that
few
like
years
5
ago.
years ago?
Yeah, it's been a while now. But they said that even
Brand
though
new baby, 5 years old.
yeah, he went on baby leave and he's been gone for like 5 years.
Damn.
But they said the door's still open. And as I reported a few weeks ago, Todd Latour, who was originally a drummer before he was a singer, played drums on their latest album.
Oh, wow.
But of course, he's not going to sit behind the kit while they tour. They're going to probably bring that dude that's been sitting with them on the drums. But they said the doors.
Drum and sing at the same time. Look at Phil Collins.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Phil doesn't have Todd's voice.
No, it's true.
yeah. You got to hit some really high. You're going from groovy kind of love to Queen of the Rock. You know, big difference. But yeah. So the door's wide open, Scott. If you want to come back.
Yeah, see? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, door.
Somebody's vibrating.
Yeah, that's a commercial
You
break.
again.
I have my reminder to give me. We have to do. Yeah,
You know
but
what
before
that
we get to
means,
that, recently, as I told you last week about Nikki whining about Kiss's new stage show. Remember, I was telling you guys. Oh, actually, it was Saturday Night Special. I talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he was whining about the Kiss stealing their stage show. And, Kiss has only been putting on that kind of a stage show since 1977, so
Right.
I don't know why.
They're the new kids on the block.
Yeah, but I'm not going to waste any time on it. I said mostly what I had to say about it. But Nikki, sometimes when Nikki opens his mouth,
You're an idiot.
yeah.
Ren.
Yeah, so, but he's saying that he was disappointed by the band's decision to, steal the production, and he still stands by that. So Nikki's still whining about all that. And dude, like I said, give credit where credit's due. Kiss took Motley Crue out on tour with them, even though they did drop them halfway through the tour because of their shenanigans and their craziness. But Kiss took them out on tour when they were nobodies. So, dude, don't bite the hand that feeds you. They helped you out a lot. So knock it off, Nikki.
Stop whining.
Let it go already, bro. Just let it go. Tim Gaines from Stryper, who left the band and bad-mouthed them and all that. It's writing a autobiography.
Is that about himself?
Oh my God, who cares? Yeah, probably about himself. Yeah.
Oh,
So
smart.
They didn't appreciate me.
they didn't appreciate me, man.
They didn't let me pray with them.
Yeah.
Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I'm gonna go eat worms.
Nobody likes me anymore. So yeah, so there we go. That's what we have on our 80s at 8. Do we have a great debate question tonight? Or?
I don't have one currently. No.
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 Should we just go by the new song? Do you like or do not like the End Machine
that'll
song?
be okay.
I think we can just kind of use that.
That works.
There we go. We'll go with that. The End Machine Alive Today, which we featured tonight. And we have it featured on our page. If you missed it, you can listen to it if you want to. Give us our feedback on it. We'll check on that in the 9 o'clock hour, which, oh my God.
It is 8:59.
Is right there. So we're getting ready. And we do special things in the 9 o'clock hour. Do we not?
Do we?
Do we?
I think we do. We
Like
do.
what?
Well, I think when the clock strikes 9, we do Drop the Dime at 9, which is some news stories, news clippings of the day, and we do It Happens Now, which is what's people doing on the internet
9 o'clock
today.
now.
Oh, it is. It's like what people do at what they call it, internet surfing.
Yes.
What were they internet surfing about today? We're going to find that all out after we take a commercial break. What is that?
It's a dime, so you can drop it.
Oh, here we go. Anybody hear that?
Ah, jeez. Now you lost
I
it.
lost
Damn
it.
you.
Did you hear the tapping, though?
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Sure.
Did you?
Where?
Did you hear it?
What?
Did you hear
Huh?
hear any tapping?
Sorry, I was concentrating on something else.
It's under there.
Oh.
Underwear.
That's funny. That's really funny.
You missed.
Yeah, no.
That's really funny stuff. All right, so we're going to take a commercial break. And, we also sent out there the other night the new Motley Crue single that's out for the movie.
Yeah.
It's coming out next month, March 22nd on Netflix. Not in movie theaters.
Netflix.
On Netflix.
And chill.
So I think there's going to be some screenings in L.A. because that's where the band got their start.
Oh, yeah.
So there might be some screenings out there. But if you want to see it, if you don't have Netflix, guess what?
What?
Not going to see it.
Oh.
So I could play that song again. People that missed it on Saturday.
Like, when are you going to play it? Like, right now?
I'm going to play it after the commercial break.
Time to pay the bills.
It gives you another chance, Jen, to give it another chance. Because I know you weren't crazy about it. Because it sounds like something that will come off of Saints, and you're not crazy about that album.
Yeah, it's not awesome, but it's.
But
fine.
G-Man wasn't here with us.